Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is December 28th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Let me maximize this quarterly chart and resize this and all. And what we see here, we see that the Dow has pushed back quite a bit off of its high. It's still trading above a yearly R2, but we do have a doji at the top on this quarterly picture. We should be finishing out the year okay. I would think we're going to finish the year out green, but we got to wait and see what happens in these last couple of days here in the market and all. But as soon as that first of the year comes close, we're going to be starting that new quarter. And again, we're going to have to see if we can actually come back up here and start making all-time highs, or is this market getting ready to roll over and we start coming back down here to maybe some support level, below 400 and all. We just got to kind of like wait and see. Let's go down to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, we can see that December is being a red month. A red month is one of those months where we start looking for lows and trying to see if we're going to actually get a turnaround. And all, since we can see that we have a red month, because we technically, I guess I'm saying, I'm having a tongue tie there, we are still above the 9-10 moving average, so we are still in a bull market at this time. But let's go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, let me zoom in a little bit here. We had these, again, the Dow was the first one, kind of like the Dow and the Russell was showing us that they were done and they were rolling over. And the Dow ended up rolling over. A couple of weeks ago we had the big red with the Fed announcement. It came back down into, almost in this big green candle here, which was a big demand, pushing it above highs at that time and all. And it's come back down into this area right here. And this week we have turned green again. We came down to a support 1 level. And the question is, in my mind right now, can we get back above 440? That's only like $10 away. And so I'm not talking anything crazy in the last couple of days. And it does make these weekly candles are $10, about $10 or so. So the question is, will we be able to get back above this level here and finish the year higher? If not, if we end up breaking this low and end up going lower, how close will we come to this 50 moving average that we have on here and give us a bounce, if we're going to get a bounce at all? Or will we end up on that monthly chart, ended up going below that? We are a long ways. Let me just zoom back here. We're still a little bit extended. We may come down here and get a bounce. Again, that's about 415 if that bounce is going to happen there. And 415 back over here is still quite a bit of ways off of this 50 moving average, like it has been doing before. But it look like if you the type of people that draw trend lines, you're right near your trend line where you would be expecting a bounce right now on the Dow and all, and that's where we at, and that's what I see on this weekly chart. But let's go down to the daily chart. Take a quick look at this daily noise. The Dow looks a lot like the Russell. The Dow and the Russell had made their tops, I said, and they were done and all, and then it finally came down here. The Dow made a nice bullish looking pattern here on Friday. I was kind of expecting this and all, and it's played out pretty good this week. Yesterday it kind of like okay, is this thing look like it made a lower low and all. That's a warning sign, and it couldn't make a higher high. So that's why I'm saying we need to keep our eyes on these indexes, these couple of indexes here. They'll be the ones that telling us if this market is really getting ready to roll over come maybe even the first of the year. And we people going to start talking bear market. The Dow and the Russell already beginning to look like it, but everything is still above that 9-10 moving average on that monthly picture. So again, technically we are still, the way a lot of us look at it, we are still in a bull market. But you need to be careful. You need to keep your eyes on what's happening. Don't stick your head in the sand on this one expecting everything to be great. Things can change real quick. So be mindful of what you're doing. And that's all I really want to say at this time. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and also have a Happy New Year. And I'll be talking to you next year. Have a good one. Bye.